road to a beach or something.
Probably wasn't much different when you looked at it.
I just hope we don't meet another car coming the other way. Can't be too much further. People actually live out here. Or is this the museum?
J.C. Hurt, Johnny Sutton. They both died in 1966. I never knew him as Mississippi John. Hi there. I've just been listening to an album by a guy called Dave Van Ronk. Never heard of him before. There's a few Dutch guys like blues. Reminded me a lot of Dutch Tilders, the Aussie blues player. And he was talking about the Tom Paxton song, Have You Ever Heard John Hurt? And what a wonderful guy he was. Visiting John Hurt's home and his resting place really brought home to me the song You've Got to Die. Now, I can't remember all the lyrics, and I had a quick look online, and it looks like no one's got them available for download online. Doesn't really matter. But there's sort of a poignant moment there for me for a couple of reasons. One is he was about 63 when he was rediscovered. I got to learn his music, as I've said previously on a video, through a tab book, and the first album I heard was his Last Sessions. And often you hear of artists that have last sessions and then they make a big comeback, but he only lived about 3 more years and that was it. And one of the songs on that album was You've Got to Die. So I'm one of the luckier ones, perhaps. A few years ago, I found out that I had prostate cancer, and I had to think about that song. For a long time, I didn't play guitar at all because I was suffering from chronic fatigue, and I'd come down here into my music room and I'd pick up a guitar and maybe I'd tune it and I'd rest my head on it, and that'd be about how much I had energy for. And I didn't think I was going to die, but it was a possibility. And I went through 8 weeks of radiation treatment, and the oncologist said to me, 95% of people who do this treatment come out in remission. And I thought to myself, being a poker player, wow, I wish I had those odds, and if only I could take those odds to the casino, I'd be a wealthy man. And I came out of the 8 weeks of radiation therapy, and we did an MRI, and they found that I still had 5 tumours, and I was unfortunately in the 5% that the radiation didn't work for. Now, fortunately, I am in remission. I've been in remission for 15 months, so don't go feeling sorry for me. I'm doing great. But when you're actually in that situation and you've been told, chances are you're going to be in remission. It's not cancer-free, but in remission. You sort of hang your hopes on that, and you go in cheerful and you expect things to go well. And then when you hit that brick wall, which a lot of cancer sufferers will understand, you do think about death. You don't expect it, you don't anticipate it, but it's a possibility. And I know my family thought about it being a possibility. because they also struggled with the situation. Anyway, that's what this song was about. So, this was what that song sounded like. As I said, I can't remember all the words, but I really liked the poignancy of it, and I liked the way he left in some pregnant pauses, which is something that he quite often did in his music. I don't know whether that was the whiskey or whether it was memory or whether it was deliberate, but they often say that some of the most important parts of the music are the spaces between the words and between the notes. Just barely get ready, you gotta die. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Wake up morning out. Well, you just barely get ready, you gotta die. Well, preacher, get ready, you gotta die. Oh yeah. Oh well, preacher, get ready. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, preacher, get ready, you gotta die. Yeah, you just barely get ready, you gotta die. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta die. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you.